And this is what I want to accomplish, graduation.
See, I live an hour and a half away from here, and I gotta leave at 6:40 every day. I don't leave at 6:40, I'm late. Simple as that. And I gotta get up in the morning, eat breakfast, wash my ass, you know. And I be getting on like 5 in the morning. I be dead tired. Yeah, just me and my mom. My uncle, he live there too. He sell bootlegs. Yeah, I'm still living there. Yeah, he's still living there. He trying to get his own place though. Cause he get SSI checks. Cause he got asthma. I got asthma too, but I don't get no check. I wish I did get some type of check. Shit, I need a job, yo. Life is hard, especially with me. I gotta buy my own soap. I gotta buy my own toilet paper. Yo, life is hard, yo. My mom told me yesterday she about to make me start paying rent. Cause I be going around the house saying I'm a grown-ass man.
See you tomorrow morning. All right. Did you read over the weekend? That's the big question. Did Valen read over the weekend?
Do you think I read over the weekend? I don't think so. My name is Valen Daughtrey. My mother gave me this. Tell me my name. The name Valen comes from the drink that she used to drink back in the day. Like it's called Valentine or something like that. I'm not sure, but she said it sounded cute, so she gave me it because it was suit. She didn't know what she was having at the time, so she knew that name would suit a guy or a girl. I'm 16 years of age. I was born in 1985, June 1st. I think it was on like 4 o'clock or something like that around this. I'm not sure. I gotta look at my birth certificate. Omar is a very close friend of mine. I knew him through basketball. He was in junior high school in the gym. And coach wanted me to play basketball. And he introduced me to Omar. First time I met him, he started laughing. Just laughing for no reason. Like, damn, this nigga dumb big. You only 13? Both of us was 13, dumb big. It was like the tallest kids in the school. When we first came to Vanguard, we was playing around like we was cousins and stuff because we was so cool. So everybody thought we was cousins and stuff.
Nah, trust me, I undercover.
I go to Vanguard High School, but I like saying Julia Richmond because Vanguard sounds a little corny to me. So if people on the street come to me and ask me what high school I go to, I always say Julia Richmond. Vanguard? Ew, it's nasty. Julia Richmond sounds a whole lot better. I lived in the Bronx my whole life, no other boroughs. Nah, I never involved the gangs, man. Me and my friends, we do the bootleg little cliques and have our little pounds and all that stuff, but was never out there robbing nobody, cutting them up and shit. And the dudes that be in front of the buildings, I grew up with most of them niggas. Nah, they took the wrong street. I ain't no punk. I'll fight back. Let them niggas do their thing and I do my thing. I seen guns, I seen crackheads, seen it all. Anything you could think of. Anything you could think of. It was one time, I was coming from my friend's house, like 2 in the morning. And I was just walking. It was raining and then I started jogging to my house. And they just started shooting right in front of me. Bam, bam, bam. Just started jetting. I seen drugs and stuff, my family and shit. See my mother smoking weed, you know, like uncle, my grandfather sniffing coke and all that shit in front of me, my grandma. I just didn't want to be like that. I just wanted to be better than them. Just wanted to get out of the projects, you know?
My name is Adrian, Valen's mother. I was born in New York, in Manhattan, 98th Street. In my 12th year, I left. I only had 6 months left to do, so I left school. I quit. Yeah, when I only had 6 months to do, because I was turning into an adult, but I was still a child, and there was nobody to talk to. There was no counselors to talk to. My parents I couldn't talk to. So I was like making my own decisions, and I made a real bad one. Was to drop out. I've been back and forth to school, still trying to pass the equivalency test. Keep missing it by 1 point, but I'm not gonna give up. And that's what I tell my child, never to give up on yourself. Because if you give up on yourself, you give up on life.
Mother was in jail 4 years. So I didn't really get a chance to see her that much. My aunt. I was living with my aunt and my grandmother.
Right now, I think he's in, he's between a man and a child right now. He's not sure of himself about what he wants to do with his life.
I don't really like talking about it. She had got in a fight and she stabbed somebody and pressed charges, so she had to do 4 years in jail.
If it takes a while, he's gonna graduate. But he's a determined person. He knows that that's his life and that's what he needs to survive.
Yeah, I used to go, my aunt used to bring me up there to see her. Like twice a month probably. To go up there and see my mother. And that was hard for me too. I used to cry when I didn't want to leave. I was a mother's boy. Always wanted to be around my mother.
It's my only child. That's right. I only could afford one. I only knew that I could take care of what I could handle. I could take care of myself, and I knew I could take care of another person. When I had Valen, I was turning 30. Yeah, I was already an adult. Already knew how to take care of myself. Knew how to work. Yeah, I was a survivor. I'm still a survivor.
It wasn't my decision, so I don't know if it was wrong or not. I don't know why she did it. I don't care why she did it. All I care is that she home right now. I'm getting to know her again. And we going on with our life. That was the past. Can't dwell on the past. Gotta live for today.
It's not easy for a single parent, a single woman or a single man, you know, and it's not easy for the child just to know one side of his family.
My mother used to say, I got your father number, I got your father number, you wanna call him? So I don't care about that nigga, man. He ain't never do shit for me. So, fuck it. My mother had to be the father and the mother. So, my mother's my father, shit. And my mother.
Oh, I met him. I was introduced to him by one of his sisters. We wasn't in love. We just had a sexual encounter. And then Valen was created. And he was my first child, and I really wanted the child at the time.
I don't remember back in the day saying, Mom, you were my father. I don't remember saying shit like that. Nigga wasn't around, he wasn't around. What can I do? I don't remember him being there for no birthday. The basketball game and like 10 phone calls. That was back in the days though.
Yeah, but his father knows of Valen, so that's not my fault. And I always told Valen about his father. So it's up to Valen if he wants to meet his father, and it's up to his father if he wants to meet Valen. I don't have nothing to do with that no more.
If you want to meet me, I'm just giving him a pound. What's up, nigga? Where you been? Where you been? Last 16 years, nigga. I don't look nothing like him. Dude is ugly, yo. He mad black. He got one of them deep old mustaches that come over your lip. He got a big ass beard. His beard, probably the picture he wasn't shaved, but beard was all nappy and drained. I don't know where I got my looks from. Shit, I'm just happy.
Oh, my brother lives here. He's one of those roommates from hell. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to leave his sister's house, even though he could take care of himself and everything. And I told him I was just giving him a chance to get on his feet, not to live with me forever. So, and then he just got too comfortable, and he doesn't want to really leave. But I'm trying my best to get him out my house. You know, he wants to sleep on my couch here. It's nowhere else for him to sleep. So I'm trying to really make him get up off his lazy behind and take care of himself. He's a grown man. He's showing a bad example for his nephew, Valen.
I'm lazy, yo. I'm a lazy dude. You see this big ass bed? Lazy. That's all I do is sleep in this big ass bed. Look out the window. Talk to the females that walk by. Like, yo.
He doesn't want to do anything. I have to really, really get upset. You know, he hears me, and then if I say it more than once, then he really is not going to do it. He likes to eat the food, but he doesn't want to carry the groceries home. So the shopping cart that broke down, because if he leans on it when he pushes it, then all the food fell on the street. You know? So I stopped going shopping. And the only thing was in here to eat was peanut butter and jelly. I think Valen ate peanut butter and jelly for about a week because they didn't want to go get no food. But this is a joke I always tell Valen, that when he becomes a rich man, I would like a diamond coat. Can I finish my program? Can I go back to my TV station?
So I can look pretty, huh? my friend right here. What's up? Hey. Dude, man, ugly, right? So,
You only boosted my confidence.
man, ugly. See, look, he trying to put all this ice on.
I was doing my homework.
What do you think you doing?
I was doing my homework.
I think I should go upstairs first, show my whole house.
He's such a show off. Yeah.
Oh, Ted! Mom coming upstairs. We'll wait till my aunt come upstairs. I don't want to do it by myself. I'm a little scared. They might not let us in. The room might be dirty or something, so they be like, no, not. Wait till my aunt.
You're silly. What are y'all in there making pictures?
It's cool.
Oh.
I want to show you the old apartment.
Oh, you taking him on a tour of his old life?
I want to see if he's going in. You want to try?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. You think they let us go in?
I don't think so. Well, you can knock on the door and just tell them who you are. And this is Mr. Vanpool, our old neighbor. And Kelly, his cousin.
Nobody probably home. Kids out here, kids, yo. It's not a... Really? I'm doing a documentary in my school. I used to live here. I just want to like show my old room and stuff. Sorry. Alright, that's okay. No problem. See, I told you. Back in the day, me and my man Jay used to come up here on the roof. We used to have mad fun. Yeah, they good memories, but there's some bad memories too, because I remember we used to have a crate, or like on the wall. We used to have a crate on the wall, and they was shooting one time. I seen shooting, some kids get shot. They used to have like fist fights, like boxing in the street when I was little. Used to box in the street around the whole project. Used to be crazy. Me being a little kid, I don't know no better. I used to follow them, watch them fight and shit. I seen people get hit by cars. I seen about everything. I seen people jump off the roof, running from the cops. Right, there's a building over there. The cops are chasing them. They jumped off the roof. He was limping the joint. He was still walking the joint. I seen that. Seen everything. My friend got a summons. We was up here on the roof, and then somebody even took a doodle. There's a doodle right there. People be taking shits up here. Bums be sleeping up here. I remember we used to have this hooker lady. She used to sleep up here. Somebody called the cops because it was needles, like drug needles all up on the floor and joint. And the person I called knew that's a lot that we used to play in the building and stuff. They didn't want us picking up none of the needles and stuff. So they called the cops on her ass. This building, a lot of memories in this building right here. A long time ago, I was coming upstairs one day, and I heard like sex and shit, like sex, and I saw this dude fucking upstairs on the roof. So after that, I'll be seeing her sleep on the roof, sleeping there, because she used to snore. Like late at night, she used to snore like crazy. You could hear it in your house. I'm like, okay, we used to go up there when she's sleeping and look up there. She was a hooker. She had all her clothes hung up on the door and stuff. I was like around 10. And around 10, you start learning about sex and stuff like that. You start going in your uncle's drawers and your pop's drawers. I ain't know my pops and James. I used to go in my uncle's drawers, my grandfather's drawers, and take their pornos, pop it in the VCR and Jane look like, oh snap. Me and my friends used to talk about it and Jane. And when I seen that hook on the roof and Jane, I used to look like, yo, oh. There's a hooker sleeping in the building. A hooker sleeping in the building. Shit. What's up, man?
What's that, NBA talent?
That's right, man. What's up?
News channel 12? Channel what? Hey, them niggas upstairs. What is going on here? Nigga got an interview and shit.
Oh man, to Jay. I grew up with them niggas right there. Some my niggas right there, yo. I can't hold that umbrella down?
I left my goddamn phone on the damn bus.
I knew you were
Had
coming
to get
back.
off the fucking bus.
I knew you were coming back.
Down?
Huh?
So I can hold the umbrella down. You go home?
Yeah.
June 26th, last day of school. Valen was falling behind in class, so I gave him a book to read, and I said, all right, Valen, I'm gonna give you this book. I think you're gonna be into it. It's pretty easy reading. You can read it on your own time. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to make up the work with a little bit different assignment. So we've been talking about it, and I know he started the book, and he came in here today, which is the last day of school. And I asked Valen if he had started writing a report, and he said, I'm gonna do it today. And I said, well, have you finished the book? And he said, no, I haven't finished it yet. And I gave him the book maybe 4 months ago, so I was just wondering how come he's been unable to do that? What happened between 4 months ago and now that he was unable to do that for me?
I don't know why I ain't read the book, but I don't know. I don't like reading like that. Some days I was bored, I picked up the book and I read it. Some days it was just all my dresses sitting there just looking at me like, read me. And I was like, no. Went outside, chill with my friends and stuff. Damn, now I'm here, the last day of school when I could be chilling under the air conditioner. I'm in this hot class, trying to bust out a report. And all I got is an introduction.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned because although Valen did a lot better this semester than he did the past semester, he's still not up to the level of work that he needs to be. And I'm concerned that he's not going to make it soon enough.
Because next year I plan to come to school every day. I plan to come to school every day. My house is not a working environment. I got too many problems I got to deal with in my house, and I don't be wanting to. Just like I said before, it's about focus, and I can't focus in my house. Because I wake myself up now. I got to get used to waking myself up. My mom, she don't wake me up. It's like she don't care no more. So I wake myself up to come to school. And once I really get that down pat, getting up, and coming to school on time. I come home from school, right? She go, what's up? I give her a kiss on the cheek, whatever. I hit her like a friendly hit, like I'm home. I just go in my room. That's like the last thing I say to my mom for the rest of the day. Yup, I used to be a mother's boy when I was little. When my mom was in the jail, came back, it's a whole new person I don't even know. Still trying to get to know.
Sometimes it's uncomfortable to have someone pushing you, right? You don't want someone pushing you on one hand, but on the other hand, you know you need someone pushing you. So what would it be? How should someone push you?
Just make sure I get up, make sure I get dressed, and make sure I leave the house. She don't do that no more. So I could just lay in the bed all day if I want to. I don't gotta go to school. She'll come in for it. Oh, you didn't go to school? And she'll say something like, you fucking drop out or something, try to put me down or something. I don't like that. She ain't trying to motivate me to go. Just make a nigga want to drop out.
If you were in my shoes, right? If you were me, and I knew that your grades weren't quite passing for the semester, should I pass you or should I fail you?
I understand where you're coming from, Jane, passing me, because that's like giving me a little push. Because if I would have failed your class and I would have had to do extra classes, I was just like, fuck school, yo. It's too many classes I gotta make up, yo. Fuck you. And you giving me that little push like, yeah, this nigga Valen, I want him to do this. That's why I see you coming from, man. I think it is racism because I would have just been like, fuck it. That's why I'm here right now. I wouldn't be here right now if I failed your class trying to make up some work.
Yeah, but the question is how much you want it, you know, how much you want. I know you do, you know, I could see when you talk about what you want for your future, that's something you want, but it's not going to come easy. And it's not going to come just from passing your classes with 1.0s. It's going to come from making a decision to carry around a book with you everywhere you go and read and read and read, and carrying around a pen and a piece of paper with you wherever you go and write and write and write until you feel comfortable.
some Yeah, I got you. All right. Bye-bye.